Hey there, Flunkie Force. It's Game Flunkie. Today's, or it's going to be tomorrow's, Monday's podcast. I had to get some game footage in Paladins, which, if you're, again, like I say every week, if you're watching this, or if you're hearing this on any podcast streaming app, and you're not knowing what I'm talking about, on Monday's podcast, I upload a video along with the audio from the podcast onto my YouTube channel. If you want to check that out, go to Game Flunkie at YouTube. G-A-M-E space Flunkie. F-L-U-N-K-I-E. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. What are we going to talk about today? Well, there's a bunch of shit I want to touch up on. But first and foremost, Kenneth, bro, my homie, Judgment Day, I forget what you call yourself. Play with my buddy on Paladins. So if you, like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, we had 3 horrible games. I mean, even the one we did win, we did horribly. That was the worst. Oh my god. Androxus, which is Paladins. Paladins is apparently a clone knockoff of Overwatch, which I thoroughly enjoy, but I'm not going to get into it. This is not what this podcast is about. Again, Kenneth, I try to pull out the good parts of the video. Sort of lied about that, actually. Yeah, there's nothing but bad parts. Anyway, so let's touch up on some crazy shit. March 23rd, I think it is, and Mass Effect Andromeda coming out. I saw the gameplay footage trailer. That shit looked dope as fuck. Not going to lie. I want to see some more of that. I think some people are hesitant because, like, the last couple years, there's been games that kind of fell short of their projected hype. Like I've said before, Division, No Man's Sky, Watch Dogs 1. So, really, I hope, BioWare really puts in the footwork for this. I know with Mass Effect 3, really the only thing people really hated about that was the way it ended, which they were kind enough to put out a DLC that allowed you to get the ending that every fan wanted. So it was cool. I didn't really fucking care. I don't know why people got pissed about that, but that's just great. That's like what I said about Master Chief. Let the fucker die. Halo fans want to crucify me for that, but fine. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm thoroughly excited. I love the combat system that they've kind of reinvented. I've loved the fact of, like, the melee weapons are more cohesive with the system. I love the fact of how sheer beautiful it looks. So I'm really cool about it. So that's pretty fucking dope. If you guys don't know, I've tried to play Mass Effect 3 on this computer for some fucking reason. I don't know. I hope I can buy Andromeda for hard copy because Mass Effect 3 does not work on here. 1 and 2 do great, but 3 just buggy as fuck. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's gonna be kind of good. For Honor, I got it for PS4 to play with my brother. That's another game I want to get into. But the PC version I wanted to play and practice with PC players in general. Nobody fucking plays it on PC. I mean, low activity on Dominion, Team Deathmatch, Duels, or whatever. It's just nobody plays it. I hope that when my brother gets back from vacation and we jump on his PS4 that people are still playing on consoles. Hopefully. Because that game is just ahead of its time. Ubisoft did a great job. I love the skill system, the character creator, the faction-based system. I like it all. It was great. So, but on to more crazy fucking Flunkie Force news here. Or, sorry, not news. Shadow of War. I love to say it like that. I'm going to say it again. Shadow of War. We will go to war. Calibrimborn, whatever his name is. So, if you guys don't know, I'm going to actually pull this back up so I can refresh myself. About a couple years ago, we got in a Lord of the Rings sort of Assassin's Creed-esque game called Shadow of Mordor. Now, you play as a guy called Talia, I think it is. Anyway, basically, you play as a guy semi-reincarnated. He's able to use the powers of this guy called Celebrimbor, I think, if I'm right. Not Celebrimbor, fuck, I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, this elf who forged the rings that Saruman uses to conquer the world through the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which is what we watched with Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, and all them. So, I'm paraphrasing a lot. I played the whole game and beat it, but anyway, so that badass fucking game is coming back for a part 2. I don't know nothing about it, didn't even know that was a thing. I knew about a year ago they were discussing it and they're trying to get it set up and stuff like that. But I didn't know if it was really going to be carried through. But apparently, if you go on Steam, you can actually pre-order it now. Which, like, oh my god, it's coming out sometime in the summer, so it's going to be like our summer hit for the year. Alright, so I'm going to look it up real quick. But yeah, so I was pretty excited about that, Shadow of War. I think, like anybody said, like somebody was saying, it's like, how can they improve off the first one when the first one was great? Someone answered back, well, storyline, characters, the nemesis system, the combat system, they can flesh it out better. The thing I think they kind of like kicked themselves in the ass on was they didn't really have a true ending. I don't like the ending. They could expand on the nemesis. I mean, the nemesis system was pretty awesome, actually. I don't think they need to really expand on that too much because it really was unique how you could make the bosses do certain things in general to do certain things you wouldn't expect to be able to do in other games by control or by just decision of their own. So I thought it was neat. I want them to flesh out the Nemesis seller. Oh my god, it's already got a top seller on fucking Steam. Jesus Christ. Alright, so here it is. Middle-earth Shadow of War. Experience an epic open world brought to life by the award-winning Nemesis system. Forge a new ring of power, conquer fortresses, and massive battles, and dominate Mordor with your personal orc army in Middle-earth Shadow of War. Now, I love saying that. So, that's Shadow of War. Now, I'm going to read the brief synopsis they have for Shadow of Mordor. Fucking love this game. Okay, so... Fight through Mordor and uncover the truth of the spirit that compels you. Discover the origins of the Rings of Power. Build your legend and ultimately confront the evil of Sauron in this new chronicle of Middle-earth. Fucking awesome game. So, I mean, that just... Oh my god. So, it's pretty awesome. Like I've told people before, it takes a lot from Assassin's Creed as far as combat. But then, beyond that, it just expands. Like, you can teleport with your bow. You can do crazy-ass combinations. It's like Assassin's Creed on crack. The fact that, like, see, this is what Black Flag was to the Assassin's Creed franchise. This is what this is to Lord of the Rings franchise. Black Flag was what we needed in Assassin's Creed after 3 with Connor. Because I love Connor. I think I got that right. Connor? No. The one with the Native American. I love that, because you had the shipbuilding and the awesome combat, but then Black Flag expanded on what that was, right? So with Shadow of Mordor, it kind of expanded the universe of Lord of the Rings by keeping it to a secular storyline, which meaning follow this one person, this one individual. But they expanded on what made the game great with the combat. A little bit of the story, but the combat, the Nemesis system, the abilities and skills, everything that would draw a player in and want them to keep playing is what Shadow of Mordor did brilliantly. So I am thoroughly impressed with Shadow of Mordor, and I am beyond ecstatic for Shadow of War. So I'm excited for that. Do I think it'll be you know what though? I do think it'll be a great seller, but I'm also hesitant, and this is why I'm hesitant. And I know a lot of people are like, oh god, here comes John with that bullshit as always. Reason being is because you have to be careful. A sequel, this is one of those times where we can oversell it, you know what I mean? And or overhype it. And I'm not saying we're gonna overhype this one, I'm not. But the first one has set a bar so high, it might set it too high, you know what I mean? People are like, oh right, well we did all this, and that, and the other, so we should be able to do this, that, and this on this. Which I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you can't have all of what Shadow of Mordor brought. But Shadow of Mordor brought so much. The only thing I think they really need to expand on is either add more different places to travel, which I think they definitely should do. Definitely add more places to travel. And flesh out, add more structures. Because the first area in Shadow of Mordor was just a barren wasteland almost. And you're fighting orcs non-stop, right? The second one is kind of like the same thing, but it was grassy land, but you had like a little city here and a little tiny like broken infrastructure of what looks like a fortress. I personally think they should expand upon that. Add either more fortresses, add a human city, add an elven city, something. Just take the combat and don't add anything crazy to it. Just add more of what's already there. Add to what's already there. And I think Shadow of War should add to the structure that is the world of Shadow of Mordor. And beyond that, I don't know. I'm just combat I love, the Nemesis system I loved. I don't think, all I said is they need to do a better ending. They need to expand on the world. Not like size, just add more more things inside to do. Like what Fallout did. You don't have to have a big open world, just give people something to do. So they, excuse me, so they don't feel like they're just wasting their time. But other than that, I got nothing more to say. I'm fucking ecstatic, and I can't wait to see it, and I hope you guys get to enjoy it. That's going to be all for today. I don't got really much to talk about. These are two big things. I don't know what else is going on. I don't know. Oh, I got Torment, Tides of Numenor. I got the gameplay for part 1 done. Fucking people loved it. 60 views, which I know is not a lot for other YouTubers. For me on my own without advertising, that was fucking great. So I just want to say I love you guys and I appreciate it. And thank you again for the love and support you guys show me. This is Game Flunky signing off. Thanks again, Flunky Force. Stay tuned next time for hopefully not this late of a podcast. Bye.